Welcome back to Let Us Seek the Lord, where we are continuing our trek through the scriptures. Today is one of those days when we have two chapters. Normally it's one chapter. We're looking at Numbers chapter 12 and chapter 13 today. So let's get to reading. Then Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman. So they said, "Has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also?" And the Lord heard it. Now, the man Moses was very humble, more than all the men who were on the face of the earth. I might stop here. Another way that word for humble, Hebrew word for humble, can be translated is also miserable. So I suppose the scholars have their reasons for translating it humble, but it seems to me within the context, it's probably miserable is better put, because his own brother and sister are complaining about him, and I'm sure it made him very miserable. Okay, let's keep on reading. Suddenly the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, "Come out, you three, to the tabernacle meeting." So the three came out. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both went forward. Then he said, "Hear now my words. Is there a prophet among you? I, the Lord, make myself known to him in a vision. I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. I speak with him face to face, even plainly, not in dark sayings, as he sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?" So the Lord's was aroused. The anger of the Lord was aroused against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from above the tabernacle. And suddenly Miriam became leprous, as white as snow. Then Aaron turned towards Miriam, and there she was, a leper. So Aaron said to Moses, "Oh, my Lord, please do not lay this sin on us, in which we have done foolishly and in which we have sinned. Please, don't let her be as one dead whose flesh is half consumed when he comes out of his mother's womb." So Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, "Please heal her, O God, I pray." Then the Lord said to Moses, "If her father had but spit in her face, would she not be shamed for 7 days? Let her be shut up out of the camp 7 days, and afterwards she may be received again." So Miriam was shut out of the camp for 7 days. And the people did not journey till Miriam was brought in again. And afterwards the people moved from Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Send men to spy out the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. From each tribe of their fathers you shall send a man, every one a leader among them." So Moses sent out from the wilderness of Paran, according to the command of the Lord, and all of the men who were the heads of the children of Israel. Now these are their names. From the tribe of Reuben, Shammua, the son of Zakur. From the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat, son of Hori. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of Issachar, Igal, the son of Joseph. From the tribe of Ephraim, Hoshea, the son of Nun, or Joshua, as we would say it now. From the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, son of Raphu. From the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel, the son of Sodi. From the tribe of Joseph, that is, from the tribe of Manasseh, Gedi, the son of Susi. From the tribe of Dan, Palmiel, the son of Gamali. From the tribe of Asher, Sether, the son of Michael. From the tribe of Naphtali, Abi, the son of Voshi. From the tribe of Gad, Yeuel, the son of Machi. So those are the name of the men whom Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called Hoshea, the son of Nun, Joshua. Then Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan and said to them, "Go up this way into the south and go up into the mountains and see what the land is like, whether the people who dwell in it are strong or weak or few or many, whether the land they dwell in is good or bad, or whether the cities they inhabit are like camps or strongholds, whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are forests there or not. Be of good courage, bring some of the fruit of the land." And now the time was the season of the first ripe grapes. So they went up and spied out the land of the wilderness of Zin, as far as Rehob, near the entrance of Hamath. And they went up through the south and came into Hebron, Ahiman, Shishai, and Talmai. The descendants of Enoch were there. Now, Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. Then they came to the valley of Eshcol, and there cut down a branch of a cluster of grapes. They carried it between two of them on a pole. They brought some of the pomegranates and figs, the place that was called the valley of Eshcol, because of the cluster which the men of Israel cut down there. And they returned from spying out the land after 40 days. Now they departed and came back to Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They brought back word to them and to all the congregation, showed them the fruit of the land. And they told them and said, "We went to this land you sent us. It truly flows with milk and honey, and this is its fruit." Nevertheless, the people who dwell in the land are strong. The cities are fortified, very large. It truly flows with milk and honey. We saw the descendants of Enoch there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea along the banks of the Jordan. Then Caleb quieted the people before Moses, and he said, "Let's go up and take possession, for we're able to overcome it." But the men who'd got up with him said, "We're not able to go up against the people, for they're stronger than we." And they gave the children of Israel a bad report of the land which they had spied out, saying, "The land through which we have gone as spies is a land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people whom we saw in it are men of great stature. There we saw the giants, the descendants of Anak came from the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight." When glory wanes before our eyes, obstacles loom in gigantic size. Miriam and Aaron complained about Moses' selection of a new wife. We're not told what happened to Zipporah. Perhaps she died. Perhaps Moses was following a cultural norm by taking a second wife. At any rate, Zipporah was a daughter of a Midianite priest and not from Ethiopia. So, do I detect a bit of racism here? At any rate, Miriam was heavily criticized. She heavily criticized Moses for this selection. And in so doing, her main object was not Moses' selection of a wife. After all, Moses was 81 years old at this time, and she makes a point that God had spoken through her as well. What she really was criticizing was Moses' authority. Why did Miriam not fear criticizing Moses? It was more important to her that others see that God spoke to her as well than for her to respect the line of authority which began with Moses. Her view of the glory was fixed upon people and not the Lord. You see, when glory wanes before our eyes, obstacles loom in gigantic size. God commanded that the spies be sent into the land. 10 of the 12 brought back a bad report. After all the miracles they had seen in the last year, why didn't they believe that they could take the land? It's incredible. They themselves gave the answer. There we saw the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight. And so we were in their sight. They had never seen a giant before. They'd seen other things, but never a giant. And they had taken their eyes off the glory of God, off of the ability of God. They placed their eyes upon themselves. They were like grasshoppers in their own sight. When we can't see the glory of the Lord, it's usually because we are in the way. What obstacles are between me and the Lord? What obstacles are between you and the Lord? Maybe it's my own ability. I should choose to look at the glory of the Lord, not at my ability. And when I do that, I will not back down, for his glory is before me. I only back down when he makes it clear that I should, if my eyes are on his glory. You see, when my eyes are on his glory, I understand that he can overcome any obstacle. He can move mountains and will move mountains. But when the glory wanes before our eyes, obstacles loom in gigantic size. Indeed, we serve a glorious King. Speak his glory to someone today.